Welcome to Trivia Viral. Our channel covers all the latest analysis and recaps on TV shows and movies, as well as interesting stories and facts that you may not have known. So sit back, relax, and subscribe to our channel if you have been enjoying our videos so far. In 1981, the story begins when a father takes his child to a daycare. After dropping off his son, he continued working to sell medical devices to various health facilities. The San Francisco salesman invested his entire life savings in portable bone density scanners, which he demonstrates to doctors and pitches as a handy improvement over standard X-rays. The scanners play a vital role in his life. While he is able to sell most of them, the time lag between the sales and his growing financial demands enrage his wife, who works as a hotel maid. The economic instability increasingly erodes their marriage, despite caring for their soon-to-be 5-year-old son. This video is sponsored by QD. QD is Asia's largest platform for students, tutors, and coaches to find and book lessons online or offline, all from a single platform. Sign up at QD today. While he is trying to sell one of the scanners, he meets someone who impresses him because he has a fancy car. He was amazed to see the lead manager able to work in a big building in the middle of the city. He saw that there was a job vacancy that was open at the company. Then he entrusted his scanner to street beggars by guaranteeing money to him. As he goes in to ask for the application form, he notices the beggar taking his scanner away. He tried to chase up to the rail station, but he did not meet the woman beggar. Until one day he finally saw the woman who took the scanner on the street. He immediately chased her, took it back. He meets a lead manager and partner for Dean Witter Reynolds. He impresses the manager by solving a Rubik's Cube during a taxi ride. After the lead manager leaves, he lacks the money to pay the fare and chooses to run instead, causing the driver to angrily chase him into a BART station. He boards a train but loses one of his scanners in the process. After work, he realized that his wife and child were not at home. It turned out that his wife and his son left the house because they couldn't stand their suffering anymore. The man was currently at the lowest point in his life. The next day, he met his wife who was going to work. The man argued and then asked for an explanation and begged not to take his son. Finally, the man picked up his son at the daycare to go with him. His son was confused because his mother said he would be picked up again by his mother, but in the end the son still went with his father. His new relationship with the manager earns him the chance to become an intern stockbroker. The day before the interview, he grudgingly agrees to paint his apartment to postpone being evicted due to his difficulty in paying the rent. While painting, the man is greeted by 2 policemen at his doorstep, who take him to the station, stating he has to pay for the numerous parking tickets he has accumulated. As part of the sanction, he is ordered to spend the night in jail instead, complicating his schedule for the interview the following day. He arrives at Dean Witter's office on time, albeit still in his shabby clothes. Despite his appearance, he impresses the interviewers and lands a 6-month unpaid internship. He would be amongst 20 interns competing for a paid position as a stockbroker. His unpaid internship does not please his wife, who eventually leaves for New York because she might earn a job at her sister's boyfriend's new restaurant. After he bluntly tells her that she is incapable of being a single parent, she agrees that her son will remain with her husband. The man is further set back when the IRS garnishes his bank account for unpaid income taxes, and he and his son are evicted. He ends up with less than $25, resulting in them being homeless, and they are forced at one point to stay in a restroom at a BART station. Other days, he and his son spend nights at a homeless shelter in BART, or, if he manages to procure sufficient cash, at a hotel. Later, disadvantaged by his limited work hours, and knowing that maximizing his client contacts and profits is the only way to earn the broker position, he develops several ways to make phone sales calls more efficiently, including reaching out to potential high-value customers and defying protocol. One sympathetic prospect, Walter Ribbon, a top-level pension fund manager, even takes him and his son to a San Francisco 49ers game where he befriends some of Walter's friends who are also potential clients. Regardless of his challenges, he never reveals his lowly circumstances to his colleagues, even going so far as to lend one of his bosses $5 for cab fare, some he cannot afford. He also studies for and aces the stockbroker license exam. As he concludes his last day of internship, he is summoned to a meeting with the partners. His boss notes he is wearing a new shirt, to which he explains he thought it appropriate to dress for the occasion on his last day. His boss smiles and says he should wear another one tomorrow, letting him know he has won the coveted full-time position and reimbursing him for the previous cab ride. Fighting back tears, he shakes hands with the partners, then rushes to his son's daycare to embrace him. They walk down a street. What are your thoughts about the story? Let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe if you would like to see more similar videos, and give us a thumbs up to get more recommendations of our videos. Be the first to watch the latest videos by clicking the bell icon. See you on the next video.